scheduled sites to the time and sight we'll most live and outdoor. And inspiration has been hard at time, and honestly I have some problems with all these lines. We're under stress again, but it's always been that way. And once we get it right, then I know it's there to stay. But I won't last our star.
He's a bit wild, but he's a nice boy, isn't he? He's got an amazing character. He needs some love and some fun. Because he's a bit of a cattle dog, he needs somewhere that he can run around and get lots of walks and exercise.
He is a cattle dog after all. Okay.
Exactly.
So, as a volunteer, you've dealt with them for quite a while.
Yeah.
And where would you recommend he goes? A good home?
I reckon somewhere that's got some older kids and a big block.
A big block, like a farm or a yard.
And someone who's happy to put in a bit of effort and give him a bit of training, because he's pretty young.
He is very young.
I think that if someone put in a bit of effort with him, he'd be an absolutely perfect dog.
And I think our volleys are going to miss him, but at the same time, you do want to see him go home to a good place, don't you? Hey, see, he is good. He can chill. I think it's also because he's scooped up in the kennel for quite a while.
I mean, he's been here for a couple of months. So, and we're not allowed to let them off the lead, so you don't get much of a run, do ya?
Otherwise he just jumps, you know. With the right training, this little man could be your best friend. So we implore you to come into Paws Central. You're more than welcome to come out here with a volunteer and introduce yourself to one of these guys.
So now that we've had a bit of a cuddle, I think we should take him for a walk. What do you think?
Oh, he's been cooped up in here for far too long. Why don't we take him around the park?
Sounds great.
Now that he's been out for a little bit and had a decent walk, he's actually calmed down. Here he comes. Glenys, I feel very sorry for Glenys because, oh, she's a heavy girl. And even though she's been doing her Jane Fonda workouts and been on a special diet, as you can see, she's very, very fat still. Unfortunately, her owner loved her a little bit too much. They're deceased now, but they fed her up so much, and like most pets, she can't simply say no when she's had enough. She's not a human being, and therefore we want her to go home to owners that will put her on an appropriate diet and maintain that for her, and just ensure that she gets the right sort of attention that she needs. Here at Paws Central, all of our pets have been vaccinated, dewormed, defleed, microchipped and vet checked. Our dogs have been behaviourally assessed by professional dog trainers. Now if you're looking for that long-term friend, a pet that can give you unconditional love, give us a call. It's 9209-9312 or visit us here at Paws Central, 108 Malaga Drive.